Welcome to those near and far. Welcome to Mage the Ascension as luck would have it. Our game is set in 2019 in Montreal, Canada. Let's meet our mages this evening.
I'm Alan Ledden. I will be playing John Staunton.
I'm Katarina Aubrecht, and I am going to be playing Portia Levoy.
I'm Jayce Maxwell. I'll be playing Max Toulon.
And I'm Lloyd Colman, otherwise known as Geek 5150, and I'm Auron Pritchard.
And it is Pacific where Raena is, so she will not be joining us today because it is like ass early in the morning for her. So, recap. Last time we finished up the seeking for John and Max, where they fought a ogre and put together Steve, and then Steve drove everybody back through Raina's portal, which definitely looks like a security breach. And then Professor Edge suggested that they do something fun, so everybody went to the carnival. In the carnival, there was a house of horrors, and in the house of horrors was an actual vampire who was feeding on one of the employees of the park. So the party basically wanted to remedy this, and Auron grabbed the vampire and electrocuted him into oblivion. And then the lady was taken away in the ambulance after John briefed the EMTs. So, it is the November the 12th in the morning. Right?
I think it was the evening of the 12th, because that's when we went to the carnival.
You are right. It is the 13th. November 13th, morning. I'm going to say it's 10 o'clock in the morning.
I'm going to transfer a couple $100 to Jody's account, call her to just check in with her, and then order a dozen yellow roses to go to her at the campground.
Nice. Okay, everybody is at the chantry, and Professor Edge is in the cafe thing, eating her breakfast, drinking her coffee.
And I get up and also grab coffee and try to make sure everybody's gonna, try to make some eggs and see if Professor Edge wants anything. Do you want more toast? Or muffins? I'm making muffins.
The breakfast is prepared by the staff.
Oh, fudge nothing. Well, I fucked that up. Anyway, I just try to get my own food then and go sit down.
The coffee tastes the way it should.
Good.
And so you are convinced that this magical coffee is the way coffee should be.
Professor Edge, the coffee tasted funny yesterday, but it tastes fine today, and I don't know what I did wrong. I've been making coffee, and then it just didn't work. Do you know what I've done wrong? Am I crazy? Am I going, you know what? Maybe it's just, you know what? Never mind. I haven't had my coffee. Clearly, it's showing.
No, it sounds like you've had too much.
Huh? That's not possible.
All right. Would you like to know what I do to the coffee?
Yes.
So I imbue it with prime magic.
Is that something I can do?
Do you know prime currently?
Yeah, probably not. Can I learn it?
I can teach you.
That would be amazing.
Because it doesn't take a lot of magic to do it.
That is fantastic.
You have your camera on.
Oh, fuck. Sorry. How did I do that? No. Okay. Sorry about that. Oh, those are my plants.
Nice ceiling, by the way.
Thanks. I like it. It keeps my head dry.
So I look at the molecules that make up the coffee,
Mm-hmm.
and I alter the molecules to allow it to pull energy from the universe.
Okay.
And that basically makes your coffee cup, it makes the canister that I put the coffee into what's called TAS.
Okay.
And
Sounds amazing.
TAS is, and how do I put this? So you guys battled a vampire last night.
Yes.
Which I'm super proud of you, because that could have gone terribly wrong.
It's going to once his friends figure it out.
Yeah, he may or may not have been a fancy vampire.
At this point,
That sounds
at the
harrowing.
at this part of the conversation, Auron walks in. I'm probably fucked.
No, you have a cabal backing you.
And I walk in and grab some coffee, and I hear that, and I'm just like, and we're not exactly pushovers anymore.
Wow, Max.
True, but now I gotta make sure I'm not alone.
Hey, Max, can you turn around a little bit for me?
We can maybe booby trap stuff. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
I'm super proud of you.
What?
You basically just graduated into the graduate program as
What?
far as magic is concerned.
Cool. Yeah, I had a bit of an epiphany while we were in Arcadia.
That's amazing. So I have some people that I want to introduce you to in hopes that we can expand your learning. Would you be open to such things?
Mm-hmm.
Because the Hermetics aren't the only ones who do healing magic.
I know the Verbena do too.
Mm-hmm. Dream speakers have a special kind of life magic. So I could probably ship you off to the reservation for a couple of days. Also, I will apparently be doing a tutorial in Prime. Everybody who is present, if you are interested in making your own tasks.
I'm down.
Auron just kind of cocks his head.
I am deaf.
TAS is quintessence that has been bottled, so to say. Speaking of which, did you happen to grab the fangs of the vampire you toasted?
No, he turned
Disintegrated.
I looked for any kind of like identifying jewelry, but that was all I looked for. And then I kicked his body next to the tracks.
The vampire fangs have an enormous amount of TAS in them. So you can basically break the fang and use the energy that's within them.
But he disintegrated. How would we have gotten it? Would it still be there? Can we try to go find it?
I think we would have had to have gotten it before he got
toasted.
And besides, the janitor would have already been through there, and if they were still there, now they're in the trash can somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we still have chances with the fact that whoever that was, their friends will probably come looking.
So my next job is to take a class in dentistry.
Can we give you like protective armor, like amulets or some stuff? Like, there's got to be a way to like secure against a vampire, right?
Absolutely.
Gorgets. We all need gorgets.
What's a gorget?
A gorget is a usually metal collar of the armor.
So I get to wear a funky goth necklace. All right.
I'm going to get the timing chain from an 18-wheeler. It looks exactly like a like a bike chain, but it's a whole lot bigger.
Okay.
Maybe we could get him like a retractable wooden stake or something to carry around, like ankle thing or something, Buffy style.
I was going to say, all right, Buffy.
She was my first crush, I don't know what to say.
Well, you can stake them so that they can't bite you when you kill them. That is...
Does it keep the fang intact? Could we then like grab it?
All you need is a pair of pliers at that point.
Now is the time for my Buffy cosplay.
Auron just face palms.
You'll love it, Auron. You'll love it.
This is a serious situation, Portia.
Yeah. Sorry. Never mind. Yes, serious. Yeah, I'm gonna eat some
Auron could possibly be in an enormous amount of danger.
Well, that was what I was suggesting, all the armor, and then I just got a little carried away. I'm sorry.
Auron kind of looks at his hands, just like, looks up at the professor, like, well, it's not going to be the first time. Or the last.
That I get carried away or you get stabbed by a vampire?
That I'm going to be in danger.
I mean, I'd say write a poem about it, emo kid, but you're right. Oh, my God. But what? Do you need to talk? Are you in therapy?
No, on both accounts, but I'm now more accepting to mythology that I've learned when I was younger.
What mythology?
Well,
we can do like a tutorial on Kindred.
Well, the fact that we have met werewolves, I just had a run-in with a vampire and killed him. This is all stuff I read when I was younger in books. I'm now more apt to believe it.
Right, but
I thought something happened. Like you were attacked, man.
Anyway, I would like to know what you think you know.
The only knowledge I have is what I read in books, like
And I'm asking what you think you know.
Well, the basics, like at least with vampires, is like the garlic and the staking, which
the garlic does nothing.
And then you just prove that with the staking, because from what I read, it outright kills them. But you said it just
does not.
It just makes them not be able to fight.
It puts them in torpor, which is a sort of coma.
And it's just the basics, like they live underground.
They don't.
That they can't go out in sunlight.
That's true.
Okay, at least that confirms one of them. But yeah, it's just those basics that I know. But it's like some of the stuff of their existence in general. With the fact that this happened last night, I'm more apt to believe it.
I recommend doing some more homework in the library on Kindred, on those leeches.
Would you talk about the library here in the Chantry?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Is there any chance that we can make an alliance with the werewolves or pay them for protection? Just basically let's you and him fight?
As far as I know, you actually have an alliance with the werewolves concerning the refuge.
Interesting.
And as long as you have a positive relationship with said werewolves, or said werewolf, singular, question mark, as long as you have a positive relationship with them, you might be able to ask them, because they hate vampires even more than we do.
Okay.
So they could be excellent allies, but you want to stay on their good side.
I want to stay on everybody's good side. There's people out there that can burn vampires to the ground, and people out there that can, I don't know, give you taste buds in your butthole. You need to be friends with everyone.
Yeah, I don't want taste buds in my butthole. Ah! Who's doing that? Psycho.
Somebody in my old chantry.
So
they need therapy.
That contractor that you guys got for the security.
Yes, I still have his number.
Enzo.
Right. Mr. Giovanni is well experienced with vampires, as he sort of cleansed the vampire bloodline from the Giovanni clan.
Excellent. I'm so glad he's on our side.
I don't know how to do what he does, but maybe he can teach one of you or many of you.
Who did we give the coin to?
It should be in a box in the library that used to be Espen's room.
Okay. Well, we'll have to go grab that at some point soon. Or, yeah.
Auron will look up at the professor. Do you know of any way I can find some work that would help me not leave the Chantry? Because with the fact that I may have vampires on me,
You don't want them to find you.
yeah, I shouldn't be going to work or my normal job because I'll be by myself.
How's your typing?
I'm about 80, 90 words a minute.
Okay. I might be able to set you up with medical transcription from the clinic where I work. You get an audio recording, you listen to it, you type it up without errors, look up any words you don't know, and you get paid by the piece.
Okay. But what's the average pay on those per piece?
For a one-page document, you're looking at about $10.
Okay, so it's basically $10 a page across the board.
Something like that, yeah.
Okay.
Roughly.
Yeah, go ahead and see what you can do, and as soon as I have confirmation that I'm working, I'll let my other job go. Because right now, I do not want to take the risk of being out there by myself.
That's wise.
And Professor, I'm also going to need to take 2 or 3 days and go to work before they think I've quit.
I understand. Frankly, I'm scared for you. We should protect ourselves.
You'll give me your next
we are protected while we are in the Chantry, but
Should we get amulets or stuff? Or like what ways are you thinking?
Amulets would be a good way to focus.
If you get me your neck sizes, I can have gorgets made for all of you that it'll protect your neck and the notch in the back of your neck and the notch in the front. And it's just going to be leather and metal, but it can be worn under your clothes with just the neck part showing.
That requires time, doesn't it?
Oh.
Well, I'm not going to make them myself. I have access to people who do make them and sell them.
I was thinking before nightfall.
That might be a little hard.
Well, we'll get a hold of Enzo ASAP then, I guess. I stand up and I go over to, I'll go get it. And I'm going off to go to, I remember the name. No, Enzo's room. No, not Enzo's room.
Espen's room?
Espen, not Sage. Thank you. All right. I'll go grab it. I'll be back. I go off. Do I roll to find out if I get it?
No, you remember where the box went.
Cool. So it's not missing, not lost.
It's not missing. It's exactly where you left it.
All right. I guess I'll bring it back because I don't know. Don't know if I still fully trust this guy. Seems a little squirrely. So I bring it back to the table and we open it there.
Okay. Did you say that as you were carrying the coin?
Yes. Yes.
But the box was closed, right?
Oh.
Yes, as far as I know, I haven't taken it out of the box yet. Not opening that sucker. I remember his tricky tricks.
Because I said last time I remember we had to actually be touching the coin for him to hear it.
I see.
Yeah, I heard of somebody who carried it in their décolletage once. That was not good for them. Call back. Never mind. Okay, moving on.
Okay. So this is a level of correspondence that I am not privy to.
He gives us a coin, and we're gonna unwrap it, and I guess call him to us. Yeah.
Well, it's
Ready,
not.
guys?
It's not really.
Are you sure you want him in the chantry?
Well, don't we need him to protect the chantry? I thought that's why we were calling him.
Oh no, the wards on the chantry are set by Jeeves.
Oh, so we need him outside the chantry. Well, here's the box. Take it. Use it where you need it, I suppose.
I was suggesting training from him.
Well, then we call him for that, then I suppose. I'm sorry.
Since he has vast experience when it comes to vampires.
Sounds good. Training, we should do that. Yes, we'll see if he'll do that. You could guess. Yeah. So are we opening it and asking for training? Oops. Or are we? Oh, I don't know. Somebody else help me decide. I don't know what to do.
Auron just looks over at Jayce.
Max.
Yeah, Max, sorry. We're all doing it today.
Don't look at me. I don't know how to ask him for that.
Well, don't we all just ask him together?
We'd have to be all touching the coin to do that.
Okay, let's all open the box and touch the coin then. Yes? No?
I have a finger.
I do too. Ready, guys? On the count of three.
My.
We'll open the box. 1, 2, 3. Box lid comes up. Okay, let's touch it. My finger's on the coin. Everybody else? Yes?
Yep.
No? Maybe? Okay. So, I guess, hey, yo, Enzo, dude, kind of need some training because there was this incident with this, vampire, scary guy. Definitely a clan you don't want to mess with, but we messed with them because we're just really awesome like that. And we're badasses, of course, but we need some badassery training. Whenever you're ready.
You hear in your mind, I'm sorry, what? Everyone who is touching the coin hears the voice in your mind.
Auron, somebody help me.
Auron will say, we don't know what clan or whatever it was from. We just know that it was a vampire, and a very aggressive one that tended to hiss a lot.
A Setite, maybe?
I'm not sure. All I know is that I was
Where
successfully
Where did you see this vampire?
It was at a carnival in a house of horrors that we went to last night. It's a all right. You're at Raina's place. There was a place not far from there that was having a carnival.
Maybe a Malkavian?
Yes,
sure.
yes. That is what they
Portia,
said. Malkavians. What?
Portia.
Yep.
We don't know who they are a part of.
All right, so there are two things that can happen. Either I might be able to teach you guys, but it wouldn't be free.
But I have to charge.
Or my house handles it and provides security for you, which would also cost.
Frankly, I am getting sick and tired of us having to rely on everyone else for our security. So the training would be much better.
It'd be preferable.
Because we need to learn how to stand up for ourselves and stop asking for help all the time.
Good on you. All right. We can discuss payment when I show up. When is a good time for you guys?
Would we be able to meet in Horizon?
Yes.
Because to me, it feels like a nice neutral place for all of us to meet up.
It is also an excellent place to exercise your magic without getting hurt.
Yeah.
Which I surprisingly didn't do this time.
Bravo!
And he kind of giggles to himself.
Oh yeah, Auron completely obliterated that vampire with electricity.
That's crafty. I didn't realize... I mean, I've baked vampires before, but I've never used electricity to do so.
Apparently enough current will do it.
You know, I'll give you a tip. If you have enough forces to do electricity, you can do sunlight.
Really?
Forces 1. You can just summon sunlight.
Interesting.
Vampires are easy. It's the ghouls you have to watch out for.
Wait, there's others?
All the little underlings that vampires have to do their work for them during the day and whatnot. That is what you have to watch out for.
Are these ghouls anything like the ones in Arabian mythology?
Enzo would know. Sako does not.
I
No.
couldn't hear that.
out of character, no.
Oh, out of character, I know that.
Okay.
So, I will come with my assistant, with my director, and let's see. I have an opening at noon.
Auron will
Fantastic.
Give me 1 second. He'll take his hand off the coin and look at Professor Edge. Do you think we'd be able to make it to Horizon by noon?
Yes.
Okay, good, because that's where we're meeting. And he'll put his hand back on the coin. Sounds good. We can meet there. Are we meeting at your site in Horizon?
Let's meet at the field out front.
Okay. All right, we will see you then. And he takes his hand off the coin.
Nice.
Likewise.
Same, and then we tick it back in the box. With the lid on.
So...
beeline to the ship.
Beeline to the ship. Wait, I gotta put some snacks in first. Portia put some snacks in her purse. And then also looks for some pointy, different skewers, from the kitchen maybe or something. Sticks that in. And then makes a beeline.
When they go to the ship, I have no idea what they're doing, but I'll just follow the cool kids.
Have you been to Horizon before, John?
I have not.
Gladys is perplexed. Does anyone want to share with the class what is
we're getting...
happening?
He's going to be giving us training and
Oh,
I
good.
had suggested to him that we meet at Horizon as a neutral place.
That's smart.
But yeah, he asked if we can meet at noon.
Where in Horizon are you?
He said the field in front of where his site is for the Hermetics.
Is Chantry?
Yeah, his Chantry. They're in Horizon.
Okay. I guess let's go if we're going to make it in time. So she escorts John to the ship. It is an honest-to-God spaceship, circa 1930.
Sons of Ether.
There are 5 seats. And once everybody sits down, she encourages you all to buckle your seatbelt because she's going to slam on the gas and get us there sooner rather than later.
Seriously
Auron
though, buckle up, dudes.
Auron tries to find every strap possible on his seat to try and lock himself down.
Anybody want
It
some
seems
wink
like
winky
good idea
candies?
to. It seems like a good idea to follow the directions of the people who know more about this than I do.
She gets in the driver's seat, flips everything on, and you take off. Everybody roll stamina, difficulty 6.
Stamina difficulty 6. Come on.
Because you are... You are undergoing, like, massive G's. Nice.
Stamina. Wrong one.
Flat fail.
Okay,
Well,
anyone
yours.
who fails... Max knows that he can use life 3 to prevent himself from throwing up.
I shall do that.
1 success.
Good. Did anyone else
Can I
fail?
do the same thing since I also have like 3?
Did you fail?
Yes.
Then yes, you may do the same thing. Diamonds and pearls.
The antiemetic properties of magic.
Failed that one too. So I'm just going to try to lean so it doesn't get on my shirt and pants.
Roll your arete difficulty 6.
Me?
Yeah.
1 success.
We
That
need
is
to remember to
enough.
pack barf bags.
This is the fastest you've ever gone.
Gotcha.
So this is not normal.
I am glad I have some wink winky candies.
At some point during the trip, does it seem safe to get up and clean up my mess?
No.
It's just slowly crawling towards the back of the ship.
Damn, I've had nightmares about that.
After about what seems like hours, but could only be a half an hour, the ship comes to a stop. You may get up and look out the window before you exit, and if you do so, you see that you are on Horizon. Horizon is Forever in Dusk. And the architecture surrounding you right now is very Gothic in the design aspect. You are dropped off pretty much where Gladys was told to park. And Enzo is already outside standing on the field. He looks surprised to see you.
We must be early.
I'll finish cleaning up my mess and then leave some bacteria to work on anything I missed.
Okay. I need to look at a sheet. What would be the skill streetwise, maybe? No. If you're using magic, like you need a skill that equates to cleaning.
Oh,
Martial arts.
Perception. Maybe just perception alone, so I get everything.
Okay.
Intimidation.
Bully the bacteria into doing what you want. Okay. Go ahead and roll straight perception, difficulty 6.
Hey, I did it.
Your arete, difficulty 5. Oh, you can spend quintessence in order to lower your difficulty further?
Yeah, I think cleaning up puke isn't really worth a quintessence.
Okay. So your arete, difficulty 5. Nice.
Got it.
Just your very presence, kind of like, encourages the bacteria to munch down on what is left of your wok.
Enjoy my breakfast, guys.
Enzo, Gladys is the first to exit the ship. She goes to meet with Mr. Giovanni. Hello, Dawn. It is an honor to meet you. And Enzo says,
Likewise.
The honor is all mine.
How old does he look?
He looks like he's in his 50s. He's got gray hair at the temple, stubble.
So he looks like Dr. Strange.
Sorta, if Dr. Strange were Italian.
Okay.
Tall, kind of skinny, dressed in a suit, a black suit. And standing next to him is a very short, gaunt-looking fellow, also dressed in a black suit. This is Eduardo Esperanza. This is my protege.
Howdy.
His specialty is spirit.
All right.
So you can probably learn a few things from him as well.
Sounds good.
Let's get to it. Now, out of character, I'm not going to make you guys do the actual lesson. We can do a montage of the training. What he is teaching you to do is to imbue a piece of clothing or jewelry with what's called a hanging spell. And that hanging spell is a forces 1 effect to summon sunlight. And all you have to do is tap into that piece of clothing or jewelry, and it will bestow the sunlight, from whatever you have imbued.
So will those of us
Awesome.
who don't have forces be able to use this?
You may gain 1 point in forces with this training.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet, thank you.
For free?
For free. All of you, well, you're putting in the time,
Yes.
right?
Let's get down to business.
To defeat the vampires.
So
Give me all the suns. Okay, sorry.
So you have learned 2 things. You have gained a point in forces, if most especially if you did not have forces before. If you already had forces, then you do not gain a point. Instead, you gain the knowledge that you can do hanging spells.
I get a point in forces. Yay!
So, hanging spells are basically you do all the things to cast the spell, but it doesn't actually fire off until you use it to. Portia, what are you doing?
Oh, sorry. I'm trying to add this thing to the thing, but I'm also.
So we can actually put that effect on anything.
Yes.
Auron's gonna put it on his glasses.
Okay. A little Cyclops action.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put it on a coin so that I can hold the coin in my mouth and open my mouth when I need the light.
Got a dragonborn over here.
So we put it
I was
on
doing that
something or
long
on
before there was a
us?
second edition.
I'm a little confused. It goes on a
Confused.
piece of something, or it goes on our skin.
It goes on a piece of something.
Ah,
Piece of jewelry, a piece of clothing, your hair,
I'm considering.
Yeah.
I'm considering.
nails.
Well, I'm either
Yeah.
going to do earrings, or my other thought was a sash, so it could be like done up in different ways, like tied onto different things. Like
Yeah, up to you.
myself, an arm, like, or then I was like maybe an armband. So that was kind of what some sort of like sashy thing that could be used in multiple ways.
It's a hanging spell is a 1 shot.
Right, but you put it on us. Oh, so it's only good for one time.
Mhm.
Like I was gonna put it on.
You
a
can
sash,
reset it. You can
right?
reset it.
So
of
like
course.
a sash, like a strip of like cloth that you could like tie around your neck or tie around your arm or on your chest, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That kind of thing. That's what I was thinking to put it on.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yes. All right.
So you find in your purse a scarf.
Yes, that was what I was thinking. Okay.
And Enzo teaches you how to imbue the scarf.
Fantastic.
So this, we have cast to a point, and then you can execute it whenever you want.
Awesome.
So let's do the spell. Homina, homina, homina. And then It is ready for you whenever you need it.
Yeah, I'm going to do this charge on my glasses like Auron's doing, but I intend to charge a ring when I get home and have access to a ring.
Cool.
He's got to put a ring on it. I'm sorry.
Does John do anything while he is on the grounds of the Giovanni Hermetic Chantry?
I am going to charge up the coin, like I said.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? I'm going to get some practice in doing a couple of coins.
Zap, zap, zap.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, your mouth is a flashlight.
Yeah. It's a flashlight that burns vampires. Well, burns most vampires.
However, after 3 zaps, it seems to be like the battery is dying.
Okay, I'll stop at 3. Although, you know, since I'm just practicing, maybe I'll go ahead and let the battery die. I'm just going through the motions so that I have it right.
Muscle memory. I can respect that.
I'm going to test something out because I have this thing with not forces, with Prime that I've been wanting to try. It's Prime 2, and it is Weave Odilic Force. And basically, it is a bolt of pure Prime that attacks a pattern.
Perfect.
And I want to... Instead of the sunlight charge, I'm going to put that on my glasses. And I'm going to set up something in the field, like a can or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just going to test fire it at the can.
Okay. Roll. You're using glasses, so straight perception.
I don't have straight perception.
Waka waka. Perception roll, please.
Okay. Difficulty.
And I'm going to say awareness.
Well, now I gotta go back. That
Difficulty
is...
6.
Okay. It's a good roll for me. If I actually succeeded in... I only got 1 success, but...
Arete roll, difficulty 5.
One success again.
Which is enough. The can basically unknits itself and ceases to exist.
So Enzo, would that I just did work on vampires?
That'll work on anything that you point those glasses at.
Nice. I got a
That's
death
smart.
ray.
You've got a no longer exists ray.
That's fucking clever, man. Good job.
Thank you.
Enzo kind of like stretches. It's probably 2:00 in the afternoon, as far as what it's like at home. And he says, "Do you guys need anything else?"
I don't think I don't think I do at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very appreciative of this knowledge and training.
I have a question.
Yes.
At this beginning level of forces, are there ways to injure targets? Either by touch or at a distance? Besides this one, right?
More like you can redirect light and wind and electricity and stuff like that.
Thank you.
that already exists.
Thank you. Gravity?
Yeah, I'm sure you could. All right. We have wrapped up the montage. Everybody has a amulet of sorts or a talisman that will work for one use. You have been taught basically in the future, if you would like to imitate this again, you can roll your skill, and then when you're ready, you can roll your arete. So system-wise, that's how a hanging spell would work.
So arete is when it's time to fire.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay, so like since mine is on my glasses, I would do the same as Max and use perception.
Yes.
Okay.
Perception awareness.
Should I have practiced this spell, or should I just sort of like not?
You can, but
Okay,
I'm going to need that break soon.
Let's break now then.
That's a good time. We're an hour in.
Yep.
I can make pew-pews. Pew, pew, pew.
Well, so can I.
Pew, pew.
But it's sunlight. It's like I am now effectively Cyclops. And the funny thing is I'm going to fire it exactly that way. He's going to touch the side of his glasses and fire.
I think just mechanics-wise, I think the force is one that we have gained, the rest of us, is just enough to like make it glow with sunlight.
Well, I think
you with your higher forces could like concentrate it.
Well, the way it sounded like it was put is that you summon sunlight, so basically you could probably just drop like a pillar of sunlight on somebody. But Auron's being a little bit kind of like how you did with your other spell. He's just gonna fire it as like a direct weapon.
You guys will see me practicing making rainbows, and I'll toss a crumpled up piece of paper across the room and then have Wind bring it back to me.
Cute.
Like that.
Yeah, after payment is taken care of, Auron's gonna go find that curry stand again.
Nice.
Not going to go for the rainbow drink though.
Definitely back for the rainbow drink. Then I'm gonna look for a panda. No.
And then everybody ends up getting a rainbow drink, but me, and then everybody ends up attracted to Auron for some reason. He's gonna be like, "What now?"
And then we have a big like dance party where Auron's in the center. We're just like, Great.
Yeah, John, if she offers you the rainbow drink, don't drink it. Every layer, every different color produces a different emotion.
Thank you. I'll stick with the water.
So just be careful the fays haven't touched the water. No, just kidding.
Do what now? With the what?
But
talking about the rainbow drink.
Rainbow drink? Oh, the rainbow drink. Are you guys having the rainbow drink while you're in Horizon?
I am not.
Well,
I did.
After we take care of payment of Giovanni.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what is payment?
It's a couple of grand.
Oh, I thought it was going to be a favor at some unknown time.
I mean, he could still enact that if he wanted to.
Truth.
So I will have to get that together for you when I get back to the real world, since ATMs won't reach here.
No problem.
Banks won't reach here.
No.
If you have enough matter, they will.
I thought we had the internet in this universe thing here.
There's the
We could
internet.
Venmo him.
Just
Oh,
keep-
yeah. I'll do that.
PayPal is evil. So
Is that
Everything is evil.
so
couple
no
grand?
Venmo for me.
Is that a couple grand each or total?
Total.
Okay. And I'll send that.
I can
Thank God for
contribute
rich
to
friends.
that.
Or
I will
or-
make you
or-
cookies.
or Auron just gives a kind of like a side look.
Don't worry about it. Max is our sugar daddy. Just put
Yeah,
your money away.
yeah,
It's no good.
yeah, to Portia. Because it's like, now we've got 2 money bags here. But after the payment's made, Auron will actually walk off to go look for that curry stand.
Ah. So, Enzo is inclined to also have curry. So he will join you.
What other stands are there?
Pretty much anything you could ask for. There's one vendor who says he will conjure anything that you want to eat.
Oh my gosh. I go find him and order the best ramen and then chocolate cake because I am in.
Yeah, I'll go where Portia goes, and I will order Iroquois corn soup and deer pemmican, venison pemmican.
Fancy.
Spling, spling. That'll be, $50, please.
I got it for both of us.
Thanks. Awesome. I was about to try to find Max. No, just kidding.
I'll get a chicken shawarma.
Bling.
And as I'm eating, I'm looking out for like a vendor.
I asked for a jar of caffeinated pickles with extra juice to bring back for Raena.
Bling.
I'll tuck this into my purse for later.
I'm looking to see if there's a stand that sells like jewelry.
Oh, yeah.
I want to get 2 rings with onyx stones and 2 rings with like a citrine.
There is a vendor where you pick the stone, you pick the setting, and then they will put them together for you.
I want to find a retractable wooden stake, and I also want to get a diadem.
I'm sorry, say that again?
So I'm envisioning, like, how they have switchblade knives or like those retractable staffs, like telescoping. I want to get a telescoping stake made of wood. I just thought it'd be interesting and easy to carry in my purse or on my person in a pocket. So you can death vampire.
She's just trying to become Buffy Summers again.
Damn it! No, but it's practical, man. It's practical. And then the diadem is, because I've always wanted a diadem, and this seems like the place to buy a working one.
Enzo kind of looks at you and says, a chair leg would do a better job.
Fine. I'll just get a chair leg then. What about a switchblade one? Like it's, like a knife with switchblade, but it's wood.
I'm thinking more like
That would be bulky.
more like a metal tube that has it in there and spring loaded.
Ooh, at the end. That's why. That could work. Right?
And
That's
that
a good
way
design.
you can carry it around without people knowing you're carrying a stake.
That is my point. That was the point. I'm glad you understand. Man, this rainbow drink has got me all weird. I'm just going to blame all of it on the rainbow drink.
Auron's just walking around to different vendors, just smiling and eating his nuclear hot curry.
You walk by
I wanna find
the vendor that has the cabal all eating their lunch. It's kind of like set up like a bar.
Kind of like those Asian bars where you come up and everybody is just kind of individually sitting there and having their drink, or more like an Irish pub bar?
More like the former.
Cool.
I will return there from my ring shopping to join them.
Huh.
With I have them alternating black, yellow, black, yellow.
Black and yellow,
Basically-
black and yellow.
Basically, I'm going to charge the black ones with the prime and the yellow ones with the sunlight.
I like it. Color coordination.
The trick with that is you actually got to spend a certain amount of time and effort.
Mhm.
So the threshold would be for a really powerful, like will burn, will blast several vampires at once, for instance. You want to put in like 7 to 10 successes, and you can roll per hour
Okay.
that you invest into this spell until you reach however many successes are demanded of the spell.
Mechanically, when you're charging it, do you have to worry about vulgar or not?
Um,
Oh wait, I don't have to worry about that at the Chantry.
in Horizon, you don't have to worry about that, and also
Within the
in the
Chantry.
in the Chantry proper, you don't have to worry about that
So
either.
I will do that when we're back at base.
Okay. Does anyone have anything else they want to do for while they're in Horizon?
I'm going to check out a vendor selling fetishes, not in the werewolf sense, but in the modern pagan real world sense. You know, the little things carved into animals with a hole through them to make a necklace. And I am looking for bears, spiders, chimps, bees. Yeah, that should do.
Okay. They
You-
are.
What about
um,
lions and bears? Oh my!
Bears were among the counted.
I have a personal relationship with a bear spirit and a fascination with chimps, and I need spiders and bees for some of the things I like to do to bad guys. I have resources for, so it shouldn't be too hard on me.
Yeah.
And Auron is actually going to go to where the virtual adepts are to go talk to Panda.
You know what? For shits and giggles, she'll be there.
Okay. He'll walk in. If she's not in direct sight, he'll ask for her.
Okay. She is not in the front room, but the person behind the initial desk is like, yeah, I'll grab her. I'll be right back. And the person disappears and comes back with Panda.
Oh, good, you're here. Is there anywhere we can speak privately? It's about what it was about that research I asked you about.
Remind Sako.
Where he asked her to find out what it was with his parents and why they were on that list and stuff.
As reality deviants, right?
Yes.
So I found out that they were sons of ether. They were masters, and they were coming dangerously close to archmagedom, and the those that would want for something like that not to happen would definitely keep an eye on people like that.
Okay. Is there anything... Were you able to find anything about, like, say, everything they've been doing in the last 20 years?
I did find scans of like how to make a robot and how to imbue it with life.
Okay, so...
It kind of read like Greek, but I was able to decipher it.
Maybe they were... Because I had... Last time I was here, I had visited the Sons of Ether. Could they have been trying to create a Promethean?
Certainly. It's not unheard of.
Interesting. If they did that in the wrong place, would that get them tagged as deviants?
No. And I don't think they would... I don't think that would alert the authorities. I don't think there is the tools that they would need in order to make that happen. I don't think it would happen in a wrong place.
Okay.
Just
'cause-
them being masters alerts them to the authorities. They put out a resonance that is easily read by authorities, as we'll put it.
Okay. Because, yeah, I was just going off of that information that we had... That, well, you met... Or did she meet Dee Dee? She didn't. We had going off of information that our friend Dee Dee had gotten from some cops, and my parents' name just happened to be on it saying that they were deviants, so I wasn't sure what was going on there.
They were big fish.
Interesting. Makes me wonder why certain things in my life happened. Maybe they were just trying to hide me from it or something. I don't know.
I am not a therapist.
No, I'm just spitballing here. I'm just trying to figure out in my own head. Maybe this is
I mean,
why.
I know some therapists if you need a hand.
Well,
but
no, this isn't a therapy thing. I'm trying to calculate in my head from my past of the reason why I wasn't around them. So maybe this whole deviant stuff was the reason why.
very likely.
Okay.
If they were targets, you would be one too.
You have a point there. I already paid you, correct? For this? Okay. Alright. If I ever need something else like this, I'll be sure to let you know.
Okay.
Alright, thank you, Panda.
I really hope you get the help you need. I'll see you later. And she exits.
Yeah, and he'll walk out of the building, rejoin the group.
All right. Gladys kind of like finds you all in the vendor where you can order whatever the fuck you want, and says, "Oh, that looks good."
It is. It really is. You should definitely have one.
Fried haddock. Bling! We should probably head back when we, like we could. I don't know about you, but I'm tired.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Sounds
buy a
good.
bottle of antacid.
Do we
True.
find out anything about the vampire who attacked us? Like, do we try to see if perhaps, like, I don't know, he knows, because, like, there's bigger people after us. Maybe he was sent as, like, a pawn to attack us or something. I don't know. Or was it just dumb luck?
Well, he didn't really attack us per se. We attacked him.
We caught him.
Yeah, we
In
caught
the
him in the
act.
act of
Is he gonna
doing
team
something.
up with our person? Like, I just, I don't know. I feel like know your enemies, right? Like, should we try to dig up some dirt while we're here? I mean, I get we're all tired, but maybe one last ditch effort.
We don't exactly know what clan they were from, so we're just gonna have to wait until we encounter another one. Or I should say, when another one comes after me.
Well, here's the thing. The odds of them knowing, because he was acting on his own. He was hunting on his own. So there is a good chance that no other vampires knew he was there.
There's mages who have the ability to look back in time and do the forensic thing. There's no reason to think that there are not vampires who can do the same thing.
Yeah.
All
Says
I'm saying is, sorry.
Go ahead.
Oh, I'm just saying, if the more information, the better, right? Like, if he's a loner, maybe somebody else knows him that's here. I mean, it's magic hub, right?
I would. Perhaps you can find a someone who can scry while you are here.
Not a bad idea.
Okay. We'll keep it short. I know we're exhausted.
All right. She finishes her food and lays down some money. And the dude is like, "Come on." And she's like, "Okay, fine." Now I'm broke. That's great. Let's go looking for someone who scries.
And as we're walking, I say, Professor, which sphere would allow you to conjure food like that?
Matter?
I will keep that in mind. Seems like a handy skill to have.
You also can use life to where you don't need food.
What is life without food? That sounds tragic.
I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch. You can use life without what?
You can use life to not need food.
Oh, yeah.
Not need sleep. All the, obligatory human needs are no longer relevant.
Right.
You can stop aging.
That's why I look 28 when I'm actually 38.
And here I thought that was just good genes.
Everything about me is good.
Nice.
You wander and you find like a ridiculous, like, Romani type bardo. And there's a sign outside that says, tarot readings, crystal ball readings, bone readings, $25.
Tripping age.
There's no one outside the bardo, but the door is open.
And we run into Miss Cleo. Call me now.
The real story of that is super tragic. She was like an actress, and like she didn't know what was going on, and like she never got money from that. It's some crazy ass shit.
Anywho.
Sorry, it was such a cool aside. I couldn't help myself, but that I probably should have. Anyway, yes,
Anyway,
we're at
there
the thing,
is
and we walk
a
in.
psychic. So
Cool.
I assume you guys enter the Vardo, or at least
Definitely.
Portia does.
Yes.
Do you look or sound Rom?
You have not yet met the woman,
Okay.
but
Go
as
inside.
you enter, there is like a curtain. You open the curtain to reveal a redheaded, her hair is fading from red to gray. So there are silver streaks throughout her red hair.
Oh, redhead is a good enough reason to stay.
And she says, "Welcome. Who am I reading?"
Probably Auron, since he was the one that...
That's not
Definitely Auron, right?
like there.
I'm not too sure. Basically, I should just lay down what happened. We came in contact with a vampire at home.
At home?
Well, we're back, not in Horizon.
Oh,
where we live.
Yeah, vampires probably wouldn't survive in Horizon.
But I ended up killing it, and
Good.
we don't know what clan it was associated with, because
or if we're gonna be in trouble because he got the guy unalived.
Auron holds his hand up. So we need, we need to know what clan mainly me dealing with, because they'll probably be only coming after me if they find out it was me that killed that person.
And if you're looking at the time that it happened or anything, if there were any other vampires around that would have known or would have clocked that we were, part of what happened. Basically, to see if we were seen.
Basically, looking to see if there's any concern about vampires chasing him down and eating him.
I see. Well, that is a very dangerous situation you find yourself in. You wouldn't have any effects from the vampire, would you?
No, he turned to dust.
You wouldn't have the dust?
No. We got out. We got basically got the person he attacked out of there to get them some medical help so that they didn't die. So I wasn't personally concerned with picking this stuff up. I tried looking for like some kind of like necklace or something that would help us determine who they were, but there was not really anything except for cheap costume jewelry.
Mm-hmm. So he was in a costume.
I think it was just the jewelry he was wearing was costume.
I had physical contact with the victim and also provided some services. Is there any way that could be helpful to you?
I'm sorry?
Said I had physical contact with the victim and I provided life-saving services to her. Is there any way you could use that in place of the effects of the possession?
I could possibly see the event through your eyes.
Okay, I didn't see the vampire personally. I only saw the victim.
Yes,
I saw some of it. I'm happy to.
Us three here, and he points to himself, Portia, and Max. We were in the room when this event happened. So if we can all touch something or something to where you can see it through all of our eyes,
that would be a lot. How about one of you? And we will find out what you fought. She
all right.
takes Auron and sits him down across the table from her. She kind of pushes the crystal ball away. You don't need any of that shit. Okay. She pulls out a pendulum. It is a bird skull at the end of a rosary. And she swings it back and forth. And she is going to roll. You have to beat one success. You don't have to beat one success, but roll willpower because she has to make it through your willpower.
Can I just
let her do it?
Yeah, let her do it.
Okay. Then you let her do it. She just kind of like stumbles in to your head. And you basically relive the night before. All the adrenaline rushes back into you. And she says, "You are very brave.
Have to protect somebody."
And you didn't know this woman?
No, we had seen her getting attacked while we were on the ride, and we went inside. We went in through the service entrance to try and help her.
Yeah, so I saw. So I couldn't tell his clan by looking at him. I mean, he looked kind of like a cartoon character, if I'm being honest. So, I'm also not well versed in vampire clans. So, even if he was obviously a certain clan, I wouldn't be able to tell what clan he would have been. However, he occurs to me like a clone of sorts.
You can clone a vampire?
There is a sect of vampires that likes to make soldiers. And he could have been a soldier for a bigger, badder vampire.
Auron kind of drops his head into his hand and just mutters fuck to himself.
We could all move to Hawaii. There's lots of sunlight there.
She chuckles. You could get out of town. I would probably do that.
Could he hide in his magical fortress?
He could.
She's talking about our chantry.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Vampires don't have chantries.
No. She's saying, should I go and hide in ours?
She throws out a couple of cards. You would get cabin fever.
Can you see if he's alone? Like, is anybody coming after us, maybe? Like, from what you can read of the future.
She throws down a couple more cards. Now, these cards aren't exactly tarot cards. They seem to be an oracle deck of sorts. The pictures, the names on the cards are entirely different. And she says, okay, so a future. Can I see your right hand, Auron?
He'll give it to her.
And she takes your hand and palm up, and she reads the lines in your palm. And she says, he belongs to a pack of sorts. And the pack may be upset that their comrade is missing. They do not know what happened to their comrade. So you are safe in that regard.
Phew.
But I wouldn't run around at night if I were you.
Your lifeline was longer than we expected.
There are all these hatches in your lifeline. It kind of starts late. I'm like you figured out life in your adulthood.
I'm not exactly sure.
You were protected, and the authority figures in your life were in danger. They didn't want you in danger too.
He kind of looks up at her face. Well, that confirms what I just got told by somebody I know over at the Virtual Adepts.
They wanted children so badly.
Damn it.
And she was sterile. Puts out another card.
Auron will narrow his eyes. Wait, what?
They couldn't have children, so they made them.
Yikes! Everybody today needs to get therapy.
Auron just shakes his head kind of not violently, but kind of in confusion, what do you mean created them when they couldn't have kids?
They made you. You weren't born.
Is the professor
Is
in
he
the
at
room with us?
home?
No, the professor is standing outside.
All right.
I'm gonna.
Are you saying I was manufactured or something in some way?
In a way.
I'd like to use Life 1 to see if I can confirm what she's saying.
You look at him and his body is, each part of his body has a different pattern to it.
Oh, hell. Okay, I'll keep that to myself for the moment.
And as this is going on, he just keeps shaking his head in confusion, So from what I heard, I'm gonna need to go talk to the Sons of Ether.
If you like.
Because they're gonna
$25, please.
He'll pull out his wallet and throw a $50 bill on the table.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care of yourself, okay?
He nods.
Thank you.
And he'll stand up and walk outside.
I'm gonna follow him at a short distance behind.
All right. Which is easy to do because it's kind of an enclosed space, and it's a one-butt walkway going down the stairs.
Okay.
But Gladys is outside. She kind of turns to you, says, "Hey, how did that go?"
Oh,
Auron, are you okay?
Well, let's just say I need to go talk. Well, actually, you're part of the Sons of Ether. Maybe you can confirm something for me.
Oh, okay.
I want you to, or I'm asking for you to look at me using whatever magic you need to see different things. And he kind of actually starts crying a little bit.
Aww.
Hand on his shoulder.
And he looks up at her. Am I a Promethean? And then he just starts bawling.
She has a pair of goggles on her belt. She takes them off and puts them on. It has 4 lenses on it, and she clicks through each lens looking at him. You are made up of different parts. So I don't know what to say. I don't. They succeeded in what I've been trying to do.
Auron, I hope you don't mind, but I scanned you while we were still inside, and you are made up of different pieces. Each of your pieces has a very different pattern.
He kind of side nods his head towards John. Well, I know from when we visited the Sons of the Aetherite site here last time that the person we talked to said there are different types of Prometheans.
Yeah?
What am I?
She looks speechless. Each of the pieces that make you up, the blood, it was still alive when it was sewn together. I don't know how that works.
He just is there a bench nearby?
Yes. There's also the stairs to the Bardo.
He'll go to an actual bench.
Okay.
He'll sit down and just put his head between his knees and just start bawling.
She walks over and sits next to him. You're still a hero.
I'm going to go buy a bottle of water and some Kleenex and bring them back to him.
Okay. Easy enough to do.
So he kind of turns his head. So whose memories are these? They're obviously not my own.
What sort of memories do you have?
Me being kidnapped and tested on.
You were probably put through tests.
But I get home and immediately get sent to military school.
You know, those might be the memories of whoever's head you have. In which case they would be your own.
He just lowers his head and keeps crying.
Or it could be the memories of multiple people. And your brain just organized them into a cohesive narrative.
You're not any less human to me. And
Yeah, you're still you.
Definitely. I mean, there's a lot of things we misremember, and normal brains are equally messy and weird. It's not like I'm going to remember my memories accurately. I mean, who's to say your experience is any less valid, or maybe it's even more valid? I don't know. You could always consider it carrying on the life of others, which is also a cool torch. Comforting Pat.
He kind
The
of sits up a little.
The simple fact of the matter is, you have become an individual in your own right. You have become an individual with vastly more knowledge than the average.
And empathy.
The fact that you didn't come from quite the same background as the rest of us doesn't make you less of a person or less of an individual. You have accomplished a great deal in the life that you've had.
He kind of sits up a little bit, putting his elbows on his knees, head in his hands. But they're other people's memories. They're not my own.
You don't know that for sure.
And
some of the memories are your own.
The torture that my mind has put me through over the years is from stuff that could be from somebody else.
We all have our own bad experiences and our own, what's the word I want? Awkward items in our past, I guess. It doesn't matter. Those memories are what made you who you are. And just for a little emphasis, I'll touch the scar that goes over my eye and down my cheek. We all have a past that we don't like. We all have things in our past that we do like.
If they're not yours,
Your
then you
past,
can let them go, man. You don't have to
they
own
are
that pain
his.
anymore.
They are his memories. He remembers them.
Yeah, even if another body, well, part of him experienced it, it's still part of him.
Right? But I guess part of my healing journey has sort of been like, what things do I need to listen to and what stuff do I need to like hold on to as sacred and what stuff can I kind of like let my mind eat or write over? I don't know.
That's really not the issue here. Those memories made you who you are, and who you are is an accomplished and capable person, a person worthy of respect. Some people in your situation would be sitting in a rocking chair and never giving up for any reason. You're better than
Gladys
that.
nods.
And those memories are what made you who you are.
You're a badass for getting up every day, for sure.
I think the Akashics could help you. They're mind masters.
Or kind of, like, head still in his hands, just kind of does like that weird nodding where the hands move with the head.
Probably best to do it while we're still here. But you don't have to do it now if you're not ready.
He kind of breathes out like, yeah, we should do it while we're here.
Maybe
But
we could get like a hotel or something.
that would be a good idea. Find a place to sleep and then start out fresh again in the morning.
And shower.
There are hotels all over the place. So Gladys walks into a, moderate looking hotel. It's not super expensive, but it's not cheap either. And she reserves, 5 rooms. She requests that it's a block, so everyone's room is close to each other. They agree. And is there luggage that we should transport for you?
No,
A wind
but
grenade.
if there's a place to buy some underwear and a toothbrush.
Oh, we have a market here.
Or just nods. I'm gonna go buy some clothes
Me
so I can
too.
get out of these.
Same.
You remember when you were out looking for vendors that there are plenty of boutiques. They are a very specific style that you wouldn't find on Earth.
Auron would go looking for a suit.
Suits galore. All kinds of robes and jackets and, various forms of formal wear.
Okay, yeah. Basically, he's looking for a three piece jacket, vest, pants,
Okay.
a dress shirt, and then a silk or a blood red silk bow tie.
Okay. The lady who is working the boutique kind of like feels out your arms and it turns into the silk shirt. And she slims down your waist and
just the
you're
bow
wearing
tie
a
is silk.
vest. She is making a bespoke suit for you. She is using matter to do so.
Fascinating.
And she kind of, she's like, I kind of need a little bit of blood for the bow tie. Is it okay if I nip you a little bit?
He'll hold out his wrist.
She takes her scissors out and, digs into his wrist, makes a gash, and she takes the blood from she kind of like coats her hand in the blood and puts it on the neck of your shirt, and she kind of makes the hand motions like she's tying the bow tie, and it is in fact blood red.
All right. And he'll
What color of suit did you require?
black.
She's like, well, it's boring, but you look great.
Or kind of smiles at her. Need to start new somewhere.
I'm so happy I could facilitate.
And he'll take the pieces off and hand to her so she can put it in the bagging or whatever.
Bring them up, basically.
Yeah.
Because they were bespoke, it's like $800 for your suit.
He'll just I forget. We're able to pay with cards in Horizon, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He'll just hand her his card.
You do find it interesting. It like occurs to you that they're taking Canadian money.
I think the what was it? The curry vendor said that they take all denominations.
Mm-hmm. I get it. Sorry, go ahead.
So I need some underwear, but you're not gonna bespoke them, right? I can just get a pack of size like mediums.
Yeah.
Great. fantastic. I need some underwear and one really long shirt and preferably cotton. And yeah. Can I get some bespoke boots though? Because you're kind of like a sick like maker of things, and definitely could use some new boots. Preferably with like a couple hidden pockets that I can store stuff in, and like also one of the soles needs to be like storable too, if possible, but still sturdy. Lots of arch support.
So that'll be $300 for the boots.
And I hand her my credit card, and I also have $100 cash for some reason in my purse and various pockets, so I pull that out too.
Okay, so she takes the cash first to apply it to your bill, and then she puts the rest on your credit card. And
Thank you.
she comes around the counter and feels up your legs. And as she does so,
That tickles.
they are slouchy kind of boots, and inside are pockets, kind of like sheaths. And then there is a dagger in the heel
Nice.
in both sides.
These are awesome. Thank you.
Indeed. I need to take my break, so I will be closing this store for a short time.
Well, thank you for staying open long enough for us to get some stuff. Oh, I need a toothbrush. You still have a toothbrush? I'm so sorry. I totally forgot that.
Oh, I don't
Different
carry
story. Yeah, okay.
different.
Sorry. Definitely. Yeah. Makes sense. Anyway, thanks so much. Yeah.
He kind of smiles at the lady. Forgive her.
She seems very anxious.
Yeah,
I'm just awkward.
that
Yeah.
really. Well, you're already gone. But yeah, and I think she drinks too much coffee. But
Yeah. Thanks for listening.
but he'll nod to the woman and start to walk out.
So, toothbrush is easily found at the apothecary. You grab one and get back to the hotel. You
Excellent.
are escorted to your room. It is a suite. There are doors in between each room, so you can visit without having to go out into the hallway. And it's a very nice room. There are, vase with flowers and mints on the pillows and stuff like that. Basket of strawberries to welcome you.
Oh my goodness, this is fancy.
Auron
This is
Auron
so
walks
fancy.
directly.
Strawberries.
Auron walks directly to his bathroom and takes the longest shower he has ever taken.
Dun, dun, dun. And with that, we will wrap up game.
Great game.
Welcome to season 3. We will discuss goods, bads, and uglies. What that means is we will talk about what we liked about the game, what we didn't like about the game, and if we could give experience to one player, who would it be and why? We will start with Portia.
I thought it was a lot of fun. I love going to like magical markets and things like that. It's a good time. And yeah, so I thought it was great. And I'm going to give my experience to Auron again. He had a lot. Wow, that was like, anyway, it was a great storyline, super surprising. I love where it went. Great job, everybody. Like, I wish I could have given everybody points. Anyway, and thank you.
Um, I'm going to go with Auron too for the fairly realistic portrayal of somebody who just got the bad news like that.
Yeah, seriously, that was like fucking really well done by everybody. Beautiful.
Yes.
I love the fact I could cry on command.
That was impressive.
Is there something that you didn't like about the game? John?
No.
Is there anything that you didn't like about the game?
I think he said no, but he was quiet.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. No, there's nothing to complain about.
Auron.
Well, my major good is secret's finally out. I've been holding back for a season and a half with this.
That is awesome.
Because me and Sako discussed this halfway into season 1. It's like, how is he? It's like, why is he this way? And then she actually came up with the idea of him being a Promethean. And then I added to it because I got a hold of the Promethean the Created book.
Nice.
And found there is a Promethean known as a muse, where it uses human pieces to construct a Promethean.
I really love that your parents were like made you. I thought that was a really great. Like, I don't feel like it. I mean, maybe it is used, but a lot. But I enjoy that. I thought it was a great storyline, guys. Good jobs. Like, that was fabulous. Sorry, I'm shutting up now.
How much did you have to shell out for that book?
I think it was. I'd have to look it up on Drive Through RPG again to see how much it was.
It was a pun. It was a pun. I can do that. How much did you have to shell out?
Like the Mary Shelley from the Frankenstein. He's making a joke.
Oh, okay.
It's all right. It was subtle.
It went right over my head. But yeah.
Creator of science fiction.
But yeah, there's no bads to this, and I'd have to say the experience will go to John because of how he approached the basically like how he approached like the therapeutic of trying to calm Auron down.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, great job. Seriously, like everybody played the parts so well. Sako did a great job with this. It was her characterization. All of it was good. Auron was so believable. Okay, anyway, I enjoyed it. I really did.
And Max.
It's a really good start to the season. Opened up a lot of doors. Wish Raena could have been here.
Yeah. We love you, Raena.
That was the bad.
And yeah, I'm gonna. There's no way Auron cannot get the point today. I mean, that's just a foregone conclusion.
And Auron gets 2 experience today, while everybody else gets 1. Congratulations on learning hanging spells and getting forces 1.
Pats on the back, everybody. Great job. Great job. Props all around. Honestly, though.
Yeah. If you have questions system-wise on how to do anything that we accomplished today, you can message me anytime and I can work it out for you.
Yeah, I think the only thing I'll probably need to discuss with you is going about when he's designing his room, what he can get and put in the room.
Mm-hmm.
So we just have to discuss that.
We can talk about that off the air.
Okay.
If you like this video at any point, I encourage you to hit the like button. And if you would like to see more episodes just like this one, you can see us on Thursdays at 2 p.m. I advise that you subscribe and maybe even ring that bell on the off chance that YouTube actually notifies you when we go live. And we will catch you on the flip side.